I'm Mira Martic. I work at the City of Sydney Council in public art conservation. We have over 250 public artworks in our collection, and fountains are part of that collection. The first thing that we do when we're looking at conserving them is a statement of significance. So we really wanted to find out more about the fountain.
This fountain is very special. It's the Buoy and Paddle Fountain, and it was originally a drinking fountain, the first drinking fountain in a suburb in New South Wales. My name's Colleen Morris, and I had the great privilege of being the heritage consultant who undertook the assessment of this fountain. Now, this one was located near Paddington Public School, which was one of the first public schools in New South Wales, and so it would provide fresh water for the children. So the fountain was donated by William Perry. He was one of the founders of the AMP Society, and he was instrumental in the founding of the Paddington Council. So one of the really interesting things about this fountain is that it is the only example of this Buoy and Paddle fountain from the Sun Foundry in Australia. There are a number in Glasgow. There are 4 that I know of that have been more recently renovated. Another couple in Scotland elsewhere. There's one in Ireland, one in Brazil. Now, it didn't look like it is now, so what normally would happen was that you'd have the fountain spilling into a basin, and you'd put a little cup underneath where that little stream of water came from, and you'd have a drink. But this has been converted, of course, it was converted in the 1960s into an ornamental fountain.
The water hadn't worked with the fountain for over probably a year, so this was also a really great opportunity to upgrade the hydraulics and the piping to ensure that the water was flowing to the fountain.
My name's Dave Macbeth, and my role as conservator was to take the historic information and develop a schedule of works to conserve this fountain. It takes the knowledge of knowing historically how these materials react over time and how to introduce new materials in restoring them.
My name is Brigitte from Art Gilding. The first thing that we're going to do is apply a gold size, so that acts as the glue for the leaf. And then when everything is gilded, we have to wait at least 24 hours before we then can apply a marine varnish over the top.
I think it looks $1 million, I really do, and you can see that it's actually lifted this park so much. Just this one element has lifted the whole park.